Toronto. He manages the estimating, construction, trades, and handles the ongoing property management and maintenance. Nam has built the key relationship with the suppliers and trades, and he holds his real estate license with Keller Williams Real Estate Association in Mississauga. The past 10 years, Nam has created a $9 million portfolio through real estate, and he helps many other people achieving their financial goals. Please welcome Nam. Yeah, just grab a spot. All right, next up we have Daniel Chin, founder of Chin Properties. He began his real estate business based on two things, passion and belief. After working hard and saving money, in March 2012, he took a leap of faith and spent his savings on a real estate investment course. With no real estate background in his family, his passion grew as he learned more about real estate investing, business, and the real estate world. And he also learned about the ample income property that Hamilton has to offer investors. Today, his passion burns bright through continuously investing in properties across Hamilton, as well as adding value and gaining capital through renovations and property restoration. So please welcome Daniel. And last but not least, Ryan Carr is a full-time real estate investor from the Durham region who specializes in maximizing residential rent potential using his vertical split renovation technique. His company, RW Carr Investments, has created a sustainable portfolio through the use of joint venture funding, and has also recently branched out into mentorship programs for newcomers into the industry. In this session, actually, I'll say that after Ryan's up here, so please welcome Ryan. So in this session, we will analyze different renovation strategies used by investors from high-end locations, high-end renovations, and A-plus tenants, and we will determine why they're using different investment strategies. So to kick it off, I just thought I would give each of them a chance to kind of explain a little bit more about specifically what they're doing and just their specific renovation strategy. The bios gave you a little bit, but if we can get a little bit more detail from each of them. Cool. So why don't we start?
Oh, hi there. My name is Nam, I just mentioned. I'm primarily concentrating downtown Toronto. The reason being because I figured out downtown it's like a Toronto Manhattan, and I have a lot of potential. I started about 12 years ago, buying one property at a time when I was still working full time. And at that time, when you buy a property, you can determine what the cash flow, what the cap rate, and you can basically buy and you see the property have cash flow or not. But if I keep buying property, and because the market has exponentially went up in value, so the old strategy doesn't work. So I have to figure out a way how to keep on buying this property and still continue cash flow. So the only way to do this is buy property undervalued and need some work, okay? And what I mean works is, I'm not sure you get familiar with downtown Toronto, but there's a lot of pocket in downtown Toronto. And there's really old houses. These houses are like 100 years old. And a lot of people who basically live there, they probably pay off the house and they don't have money to update it. And it could be a private sale, could be on MLS. So my strategy would basically target on these houses in the area that I predetermined the rental and the value. So we bought these property, we turned it out to a beautiful duplex, triplex sometime, and we predetermine the cash flow. So that way we can continue to buy more property and profit with cash flow. Okay? So that's the primary strategy. And we have a team that we start to build a team, one person at a time. And we start to get to know the trade, the supplier. So our renovation typically have to be as fast as possible. On a typical house, we do like a month and a half to 2 months, because the longer you wait on these houses, the more expensive it'll be. And the cash flow will be out of whack if you don't want to do it quick. Basically, to me, in and out. Not only that, within 3 months, we'll also be able to pull back the bank, go back to the same house, reappraise it, of course with a much higher value, so we can pull out equity and use that equity to work on the different houses or different assets. And we keep multiplying and doing that for the last 12 years. So that's why we were able to do this build up the portfolio very quickly and very large with a short period of time. So that's my story.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Chin Properties, based in Hamilton. Very simple, my renovation strategy. The one thing that Nam said is the property has the cash flow. Now for me, getting started in Hamilton, which is very attractive to a lot of the Toronto people, or people outside of Hamilton because of the prices, right? For me, getting started, I didn't start off with $1 million, right, to buy property. So for me, my strategy when it comes to investing is looking at opportunities around the home. Where do I think would have the most upside potential in Hamilton, when it comes to investing? Because, you can take a long time to grow a portfolio, or you can do it the smart way. When it comes to renovation, the way how I look at properties is it's really from the tenants